Hello and welcome. My name is Kate. I'm also known as the Daily Tarot Girl, and this is your weekly tarot card reading. Now, I am using an old classic deck that I love, the Robin Wood Tarot. And my intention with this week's reading is just to get a little bit of an overview of the week ahead, some of the energies, themes, and opportunities that might lie ahead for us. And I'm hoping that we'll get some kind of fresh ideas, fresh perspectives, and inspiration for our week ahead. So if you're new here, welcome. Please remember to like and subscribe. Feel free to leave me a comment. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. I'm so glad you're here. Okay, so let's begin with the first card. So this is for the beginning of the week. So Monday, Tuesday-ish. And here we have the King of Cups. Let's just zoom in a little bit here. So we've got King of Cups, and the thing with the kings is the kings always represent a certain level of confidence. So we have the King of Cups here. He's very confident. He's self-assured. He has experience to support that level of confidence. But he is the King of Cups, and Cups is the suit of emotion and relationships and communication. So being able to communicate your feelings to another. And this king has really kind of mastered the art of relationships and relating to others. And not just that, but also like having empathy and being able to really sit with his emotions. Even if his emotions are like these waves that are crashing against the rock, even if his emotions are tumultuous and scary, he is not afraid of them. He doesn't shy away. He doesn't shut out his emotions. He doesn't run for them. He's able to really face them and sit with them and plumb the depths of his feelings and emotions. So his message for us this week is, don't be afraid of your feelings, your emotions and your feelings. This is where the gold is. This is where the good stuff is. You can mine those feelings to figure things out, to get inspiration, to get ideas, to really get to know yourself. You can use your own feelings, especially if you find at the beginning of the week you have a strong feeling that is come over you, whether that is joy or nervousness or dread or anger or any love, whatever the emotion is, lean into that emotion. Don't try to shut it out. Don't try to tone it down necessarily. Really lean into it and explore it. So that's what the King of Cups is telling us. Explore your feelings, explore your emotions. Don't be afraid of them. I feel like he's maybe telling us something else too. But we might come back to him. Let's move on to the middle of the week. So we have 10 of Pentacles for midweek, and middle of the week is kind of like Wednesday, Thursday-ish. And the 10 of Pentacles, to me, compared to the King of Cups, feels more kind of down to earth. King of Cups, he's all about feelings, relationships, emotion. And emotions and feelings are watery. There's a lot of flux and flow and changing, whereas the suit of Pentacles is the physical suit. This is more stable, more solid and physical. So 10 of Pentacles is, let me just look at this card. I'm just going to look and see what's actually going on. And sometimes this card actually trips me up a little bit, and I'm like, what? I don't know what direction to go in with this card. Whenever you're doing a reading and you find that happens to you, just look at the card, forget about the meaning, forget about the suit, forget about all of that, and just look at what's going on. Like, what is happening in this card? And to me, it looks like the older man with the white beard it looks like the little kid is like offering him something, and he's about to take it. My first take, though, was that the old man was holding whatever this is. I don't know if it's a bouquet of flowers or what it is. And he was like teaching the younger child about something. But now I look closely and I see, oh no, this kid is offering him something. Pay attention midweek to what is being offered to you. What is being offered to you? What is life offering you? What is the universe serving up this week? What opportunities are in front of you? And just noticing that, deciding what opportunities am I going to tune into and take advantage of, which ones am I going to cast aside. But the 10 of Pentacles, this is also, it makes me think of like business, money, making money, commerce, trade, the marketplace. All of those things are kind of the theme of the 10 of Pentacles. You might find yourself this week, I think midweek might be a good time to focus on either making money or some sort of, like if you have your own business or you're thinking about starting a business, midweek is a nice time to kind of focus on that. And I think focusing on what is it that you have to offer? What is it that you want to offer to others? And taking, maybe even like removing money from that equation for a moment. If money did not exist, if we didn't have to work for money and pay for things, what service or good would you want to offer to others? Like if you were just doing this out of the goodness of your heart, what would you want to do? How would you want to contribute to the world? What would you want to offer up? And just see where that takes you. Kind of maybe journal about it, contemplate it, see where that takes you. End of the week, we have Page of Swords. So Friday, Saturday, Sunday-ish, we've got the Page of Swords. And what's interesting is King of Cups and 10 of Pentacles are cards of kind of stillness a little bit, like no one's walking anywhere, going anywhere, but Page of Swords, the Page of Swords is like sprinting off into the future. So there's a lot of like forward movement with the Page of Swords, but it feels less like forward movement and more like escaping something. Like it looks like the Page of Swords is just like just got off work and they have a job that they don't like and they just got out the door, or school just ended or something, and they're just like sprinting out the door, like they can't wait to get out of there. There is this feeling of like the escape artist with the Page of Swords. So what does this card mean for our weekend? It does feel like maybe this weekend might be a chance to kind of escape the routine and the mundane and the day-to-day. This is a chance to kind of let our hair down, bust loose, break free. I also feel like there is like this seizing of opportunity. This Page of Swords, they've got some wings on their shoes, and the way that this page is holding the sword is kind of glinting and sparkling. It feels like kind of taking up an opportunity in a really exciting kind of way. So this weekend, you might find yourself presented with a really exciting opportunity this weekend. Normally the Page of Swords, I feel, kind of represents instability and trying to sort of find your footing. This particular Page of Swords, there's more of a like pizzazz to this page. This page doesn't look moody or like they're a tortured soul like in some decks. So I'm not going to read it that way. It feels like there is this burst of energy on the weekend and really an invitation, I think, to take up any opportunities that call to you, take initiative on projects that excite you, and lean into the things that make you feel free. What makes you feel free and exuberant, like this page on this card? And it's an invitation, I think, to let your hair down. And also notice that the wind is blowing against this page. This page is going against the wind, not with the wind. So this page is choosing to take maybe perhaps a more challenging path They're going into the wind. They're not afraid. So there is like a fearlessness, kind of a boldness with this card. So this weekend might be an opportunity to be bold, to lean into that sense of freedom. Okay, let's look at all three cards together. And this is what I like to do. Once all the cards are turned over, I kind of zoom out and try to get a sense of the big picture here and see if I can kind of connect the cards a little bit. It does feel like the King of Cups, the kings are cards of mastery and experience, where the pages are cards of youth and learning and figuring things out. And so again, this weekend might be a good opportunity to learn something new, to lean into that like student side of you, your the learning part of you, the part that likes to learn new things. But honoring, and here I'm kind of jumping back to the king, honoring the wisdom that you have already, the wisdom that you've amassed over your lifetime as it relates to feelings, emotions, and relationships. And I also feel like I talked a bit about feelings, emotions, relationships with the King of Cups, but I feel like it's the Ten of Pentacles that actually shows relationships and communication happening. So that's interesting. So I do feel like this might be a social week. This might be a week. I feel like this is a week of like making connections with others, connecting with others, maybe negotiating certain things, doing some deals. And the more you are like the King of Cups, the more successful you will be. So when I say like the King of Cups, he's confident, he's self-assured, he's not afraid of his feelings and emotions, he's good at communicating with others. He knows how to connect with people on an emotional level, which is really powerful. Most people don't really know how to do this. Most people will connect with you on a mental level, or they'll look for commonalities like common hobbies and things like that. Whereas the King of Cups, he's able to spot the emotion and the feeling behind people's words and body language and action. And he doesn't use it to manipulate people. He's not like this evil mastermind like, the magician can sometimes be. He's not like that, but he uses that information that he gleans to connect with others and to forge friendships and deep connections. Okay, so I'm going to wrap this reading up. As always, I invite you to share your own interpretations. If there's something that you're noticing here, or you maybe had a totally different take than me or a similar take, always feel free to share in the comment section below. So thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a wonderful week.